What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lisa Upside Down. My name is Lisa, and today I have a Vinyasa class for you. Today's Vinyasa class is focused primarily on shoulders and arms and opening up that chest. Today's class is an all levels class. Anyone and everybody is welcome to come and play. But let's talk about safety. Safety is my number one priority. So, whatever I am telling you to do, if your body is telling you no, you listen to your body. Make sure you are staying safe. I don't really use any props in today's class, but if you would like to have them nearby, you can always have your set of blocks and a strap just in case. I think that's it. If you guys are ready, I am ready. Find yourself in this easy seat, this nice Sukhasana. Get your mindset going, start to roll those shoulders, set your intentions, and let's get ready to have a great class. Join me in Sukhasana, that nice easy seat. Start to roll your shoulders back. Just loosen them up a little bit and close your eyes. And finally settle that nice open chest and collarbone. Your palms can be wherever is comfortable. If you want to rest your palms on your knees, if you want to rest the backs of your hands on your knees with your palms up, looking for a little bit of love and light this morning. Your hands can be clasped in your lap, whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. As you close your eyes, just start tapping into that breath. If you're running around and racing to get to this class, just start to slow yourself down. Sitting up nice and straight. Start to count how long it takes you to inhale comfortably. Maybe you can count to 4, filling those lungs. And exhale through your mouth. Let it go. Let anything that you brought onto your mat with you this morning go. It serves you no purpose here. We don't need it. Take another nice, big, deep inhale in. Maybe you can make it to a count of 5. And let it go. Start to elongate those breaths. Nice, big or slow, deep inhales. Maybe you inhale to that 4 count. And as you exhale, try to exhale longer. Exhale to a count of maybe 6. Take it slow. And start to set your intentions for class and why you're here. What are you hoping to do today? Remember the reason why you showed up and who you showed up for. And that answer better be yourself. You are the most important person in your life, and you owe it to yourself to take this hour of me time for you. Get nice big deep inhale, fill those lungs up, sit up nice and straight, plug that tailbone into the ground, roll those shoulders back, get that chest out, deep inhale, open your mouth and let it go. Just kind of sink into yourself. And again, nice big deep inhale, roll those shoulders back, open up that chest, feel those lungs filling up with that nice clean air, and let it go all the way. Okay, next big deep inhale, grab love and light with those hands, fingertips spreading out all the way up above your head. Nice big deep inhale, inhale it all in. And as you exhale, cactus those elbows back and let it go. Good, another one, nice big deep inhale, grab love and light, bring it with you as if you're gonna wash yourself with that Nice love and light water. And as you exhale, let it go. Cactus those elbows back all the way down. One more nice big deep inhale. Grab all that love and light. And exhale, cactus those elbows back. And spin those palms around and grab your shoulders with those fingertips. And start to just slowly work those shoulders. Take it back, one side at a time. Windmilling those elbows all the way up to the ceiling. See what range of motion you can get this morning with those shoulders. Big circles. And as you're doing this, tighten up that core. Make sure you're sitting nice and straight. Don't let those abs just flop all over the place. One more with the left, one more with the right, and then start to rotate forward, taking that right elbow across to your left side. Left elbow comes up and crosses all the way over to your right. Just slow, steady, working that back. And as you come forward and diagonal with that elbow, you're going to feel that openness in your center back. Maybe you've got two more. And one left. Good. And as you come in with that last elbow, bring both of your elbows all the way into your belly button and exhale any extra air you have in your lungs. As you inhale, you're going to take those elbows up and back like a little bit of a cactus pose. Nice big deep inhale in. And exhale those elbows all the way to your belly button. And this time it's good to get your back involved. So as you come up and open, maybe you push your chest forward and start to arch that back, rounding your back, pulling your elbows all the way to your belly button. Exhale out all that air. Nice big deep inhale in. Starting to move your spine. You're starting to wake up your body. Good. Big deep open inhales. Closing that body for that exhale. Maybe two more. Last one. Good. And as you bring those elbows all the way into your belly button, let out all of that extra leftover air. Maybe suspend your breath out just for a moment and then place those hands on the ground, pushing your torso back up. Good. Walk those fingertips over to the side. You're going to take this right hand down to that side of the mat. Bring that left hand up and over and just start to reach over to that right side. You want to imagine that you're in between two panes of glass, so not too far over. You're not back up here. You're just right in the center. Still have that nice proud chest, open collarbone. And every breath you take, you're breathing into that left side lung. Good. Next deep inhale is going to take you up and over to that left side. So inhale it up. And as you exhale, come on down and put that left hand to the ground. If it's a little far to get your elbow, this is just fine. Just as long as you're feeling that stretch in that side body, making sure you're opening up that chest. Breathing into that right side lung. Good. Next inhale will come up and over, back over to the right. And exhale down. Good. Taking it in your own pace, at your own pace, in your own breath. Inhale yourself up and exhale yourself down to the opposite side. Nice big arms. Let yourself reach both sides of the room. Really make your presence known, right? Get those arms out. A lot of us are anxious, nervous, scared to make our space, right? This is your mat. This is your area. Really reach and exhale. Own the space. Do things completely and fully. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale. Doesn't matter which side you're on. We're going to go forward now. So if you want to bring those hands forward. Oops, I'm going to hit all the things. And then inhale back up. This time we're going to exhale through that center line. And inhale back into that stretch. Exhale through center line and inhale. As you're doing this, you can feel your back, your lower back, start to stretch. I'm just working that whole torso now. Really, again, claiming your space. Deep inhale. 2 left. Last one. Come all the way forward, really reach. Inhale and let it go. Walk your fingertips back into the center, finding that Sukhasana. You're gonna roll over your knees and find tabletop. Okay, so find it where your knees are directly under those hips and your hands are directly under those shoulders. Spread those fingers out like big, beautiful stars. Again, everything having its own space. We're not cramped today. We're not confined. Let it go. All right. Coming into our cat-cows. So your next deep inhale, you're going to bring your tailbone, oh my abs, you bring your tailbone to the ceiling and the crown of your head, oh my gosh, all the way up to your tailbone. Deep inhale in, moving that chest forward, really pulling on the mat, bringing your chest forward. And as you exhale, you're going to round that back, pushing out all of that air, letting your shoulder blades drip down the sides of your body. Let it go. Inhale in. Oh. Really pulling that air in. Oh, it's catching my breath. Exhale. Let it go. Push the mat away. Round that back. And again, close your eyes and make it your own experience. You don't have to match anybody else's breathing. Just yourself. Warming up that back, still working our way down the body. A little bit more. Started with the shoulders. We're almost to our legs. Maybe one more. Deep inhale through that cow pose. Pulling the crown of your head to your tailbone. Pulling that chest forward. And exhale through cat, rounding that back. Pushing out all that air. And then find your tabletop in neutral spine. We're threading the needle, going to be twisting that spine now. So take that right hand all the way up to the ceiling and then swoop that right hand under your left, what is that, my armpit? Your left hand comes all the way up to the ceiling, maybe. Maybe it stays at the ground. Maybe it comes up to the ceiling. Maybe it comes behind you to the right wall. And just maybe it sneaks around and finds your right hip crease. Wherever you are, pull that shoulder away from your ear, creating space in your neck. Feeling that twist from your tailbone all the way up to your shoulders. Inhale to create a little bit more space in those muscles. And as you exhale, twist a little bit further. Good, slowly release wherever you decided to come. Nice and slow to push yourself back up into that tabletop position. Taking it to the other side. Left hand comes all the way up, stretches to the ceiling, and then under your right armpit. Right hand comes up, and maybe over to the left side. Maybe it finds your left hip crease. But wherever you are, even if you're here with your left hand still on the ground, your right hand, still pull that shoulder away from your ear. Okay? You want to always have space in that neck. Good. Slowly reverse. Right hand over to the left, maybe to the ceiling, and push yourself back into that tabletop position. Good. Finding this tabletop, sitting all the way back down, finding that child's pose. Walk those fingers out towards the end of your mat. Maybe you stay up on those fingertips, really stretching those shoulders. And start to slowly walk those fingers over to that right side, placing your left hand on top of your right. Still working on opening those shoulders up. And as with everything you do, really make sure that you're pulling your shoulders away from your ears. I know I sound like a broken record, but you don't want to get that ear so close to your shoulder that you cramp up and it pinches a nerve. Take those fingertips over to the left, right hand on top of left. Okay, bring yourself back into that child's pose position and tuck your toes. And tucking your toes in child's pose, but not really moving very far. You just want to rock into those toes. Maybe you even take your knees up off the ground a little bit. You're just opening up your feet. Just starting to open up those feet, pulling those toes back, getting that flexion in your toe. And then slowly from this position, put pressure in those feet and push yourself up, finding that down dog. Slowly walk it out, left, right, right, left. Maybe you spin those hips a little bit, feeling what feels good for your body. This is your first down dog, and it always feels so good just to kind of wiggle around and explore. You never know where you're sore or what your body needs until you move it around and find it. Good. From your down dog, slight bend in your knees, hop, skip, jump, or step 1 foot at a time to the top of your mat. And start to roll your body up nice and slow, stacking your vertebrae one at a time. From your tailbone, all the way up. Rolling those shoulders back. Crown of your head is the last thing to rise. Good. Fix yourself. Figure out what your body needs. Grab love and light. Bring those palms forward. Nice big deep inhale in. And exhale, cactus those arms back, making sure you do not tilt your pelvis. Your pelvis stays neutral. Cactus back. Good. Nice big deep inhale, grabbing love and light. And as you exhale, bring that love and light with you, forward fold, passing it through your own heart center. As you come down, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, nice straight spine. And exhale, Uttanasana. Hands find the mat, hop, skip, jump, or step 1 foot at a time back into your plank pose. If you're new to chaturangas, or you're not feeling it quite yet, what you can do is bring those knees to the ground first. Doot, doot. And then start to bring your chest down on that exhale. Inhale, cobra pose, or up dog, all the way up. And exhale, and bring that chest back down so that you can push yourself back up into that down dog. That's as slow as I'll ever go in the sun A. Slight bend in your knees, hop, skip, jump, or step to the top of your mat. Roll yourself up nice and slow. Stacking your vertebrae one at a time. Before you roll those shoulders, palms forward, standing up nice and straight. Nice big deep inhale, grab love and light. Exhale, cactus back. Let it go. Let all that air go. Deep inhale, grab love and light. And exhale, forward fold all the way over. Good. Inhale, lifting up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, hands come down to the mat. Hop, skip, jump, or step your feet back into plank pose. You do you on your chaturanga. If you're going to come down, come down. Nice big deep exhale. Inhale, lifting up through cobra or up dog. And exhale back, finding that down dog. Slight bend in your knees, hop, skip, jump, or step to the top of your mat. Roll it up, last time. One more sun A for the road. Palms forward, roll those shoulders back. Deep inhale, grab love and light. Exhale, let it go. Oh, inhale, grab love and light. And exhale down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting up halfway, right at Uttanasana. And exhale, hands find the mat. Hop, skip, jump, or step 1 foot at a time to the back, finding plank pose. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale. Find that down dog. Slight bend in your knees, hop, skip, jump, or step to the top of your mat, roll yourself up. Find that Tadasana. Roll the shoulders back, palms forward. Good. And fix yourself. Good. Inhale, love and light. But you're going to grab those hands. I don't know if the camera can see. You're going to grab those hands together. Index finger out, thumb together, and the rest of your fingers are clasped. You're going to find those shoulders down, biceps by your ears. Standing up nice and straight. And as we stand up nice and straight, you want to be mindful of where your pelvic tilt is. You want to make sure you have that nice neutral spine standing up nice and straight. So we're not here, okay? Tuck it in. Good. Imagine you have a rope wrapped around those wrists. You're being pulled up to the ceiling. Good. Imagine still being pulled, but over to the right. Keep those hips in line. It's just your hands, your upper body. And when you're coming over to the side, make sure you're not collapsing forward. You want to be leading with this bottom armpit forward. Okay? Just a nice little stretch. You don't have to go super intense. Find your breath. And inhale yourself back up. Reset if you need to. Imagine you're being pulled all the way up to the ceiling and then over to the left. Keep your hips in mind. Make sure you're not shooting them out to the side. You want them still over your ankles. Best you can. Taking this bottom armpit forward. Finding that nice stretch on the right side. Good. So like come all the way back up. Reset yourself if you need to. It's a lot on the shoulders. And bring your hands back up. You're going backwards. I don't want it super intense. Okay? So just coming all the way up. Imagine you've got that rope and it's bringing you to the back. Let your head fall first. And then start to slowly bring those hands back. You want to make sure you're not collapsing into that lower back. You're really pulling up towards the ceiling with those hands and back. Okay. Taking it all the way. Again, it doesn't have to be super intense. Just find that slight back bend. And inhale your way all the way up. Good. Take that yoga gun and pass it all the way through your heart center and forward fold. Find that Uttanasana. Heel toe those feet so that they are at hip distance. Grab opposite elbow, bend your knees, and start to just shake your head. Yes, shake your head. No, ragdoll yourself out. Looks like this. Slowly ragdoll, releasing any tension in that lower back. And just sway. Good. Finding stillness in your ragdoll. Without releasing your opposite arm, start to roll yourself back up. Finding that Tadasana. Nice and slow. Imagine stacking your vertebra one at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. And drop those arms. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. My pants keep falling down today. Sorry. All right. Roll those shoulders back, palms forward. Take it from the left to the right, right to the left. Start to find your feet. Ground those feet. You want to stand in the center of your feet, okay, where your arch is. Place your toes back on the ground if you had lifted them up. And start to raise your arch off the ground by pushing your toes into the mat. Good. So that arch is up. Lift your toes. Flex those feet. Good. Start to bring your toes down one at a time, starting from your pinky all the way to your big toe. And then raise your arch off the ground. Good. Now relax. And just find that nice sturdy base. Roll those shoulders back. Put all of your weight into that right foot. You're finding tree pose. You're going to take that left leg off the ground, and you have options for tree. You can come down at your ankle, finding this kind of a tree. You can come to your calf, finding this high of a tree. Or if you need your hand, you can bring that heel all the way up and find this kind of a tree. Whatever tree you find, you want to try and take that knee out to the side, hips are forward, and play with your branches. So you can do whatever you want with your branches. If you want to find stillness in your tree, if you're in a windstorm, find whatever makes you happy. You can bring those hands all the way up. You can take those hands back behind you. Find that namaskar, prayer hands behind your back. Wherever you find, unless you're a windy tree, try and find some stillness. And bring awareness and attention to your ankle. And think about all of those little muscles stabilizing your leg in this tree pose, holding you up. You know that all the little things, whether you can see them or not, are all important in the bigger picture. Okay. Slowly release your hands, bring that knee forward. Even if it's on the ground, maybe you can lift it up. Maybe you can grab onto your shin and just start to pull that foot towards you. Flex that foot, activating your glutes and your hamstring. And just hold. If your foot's on the ground, just stand up nice and straight. That's all I'm looking for. Okay. Slowly, with control, bring that foot back onto the ground. Grab love and light. Nice big deep inhale in. Exhale, cactus those arms back. Let it go. Deep inhale. Grab love and light. And bring those hands down to your heart center. Working on your base. Find that base in that left foot. Bring your right foot up off the ground and find your tree. It can be here, it can be here, or it can be all the way up. The one spot that's a no-no is directly on your knee. Now push your knee out of alignment. Don't come yelling at me. I warned ya. All right, find that tree. Wherever that knee's gonna go, it's gonna go over to that right side wall. Find what kind of tree you want. If you wanna be in a wind dance, if you want big, beautiful branches, if you want to be still. Think about your breath. Think about slowing down your inhales and exhales. Finding stillness. Whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you can close your eyes and really test your balance. Good. So they bring that knee into the front. Maybe you can grab that leg with your shin. Pull it up nice and close, flexing that foot. Whatever this looks like to you. Just standing up nice and straight. Shoulders down. We're not up here. Shoulders down, chest forward. Slowly with control, release that foot all the way down to the ground. Grab love and light, bring it up over your head, and exhale. Cactus back. Inhale, grabbing love and light. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, lifting up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands find the mat, hop, skip, jump, or step one foot back at a time, finding that down dog. All the way into that down dog. All right. Bring that right leg up. Right leg rises all the way up. Three-legged down dog. You can open up that hip. Maybe start to rotate out that knee. Rotate out that hip. Rotate out that ankle. Whatever feels good on that side. And then give me a three-legged down dog in good form. And what that means is your shoulders are back squared to the ground, your hips are squared to the ground, and that right leg is back towards that wall. And the left Deep inhale, we'll bring that right knee to your nose. And as you exhale, land that right foot in between your hands. Cartwheel that back foot down and cartwheel your arms up. Find that warrior two. Down you go. All right. So if you didn't hit warrior two on the first try it again. You're okay. Find that knee, that front knee directly over that ankle. Even if that's back here, you still want that alignment. Okay, front knee over that ankle and back leg nice and straight. Your instep of your back left foot is in alignment with that front right heel. Find those arms all the way up. Hit warrior like a boss. Find that warrior two. Bring that front palm forward and up. Nice big deep inhale. We'll bring those fingertips up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, you're going to find that exalted warrior. Your back left hand can come down your leg, or maybe you hook it into your hip crease on the right. You're leading with that pinky. Your palm is up and twisted. And make sure when you find that exalted warrior that you don't come up in that front knee. You want to be down nice and low. Good. Next inhale will bring you back up into that warrior two. Take a breath. And as you exhale, find that extended side angle. You can bring your elbow to that knee or your fingertips down to your foot and find that straight line from your fingers all the way down to that back left heel, opening up the fascia, pulling it from one end of your body to the other. Really pull and stretch with those fingers. Good. Next big inhale, we'll take you back up to that warrior two. Find both palms up. And on your next inhale, you're going to straighten out that front leg and bring your hands together. Deep inhale in. As you exhale, come back into that warrior two. Just start to work that quad muscle on that left side. Taking it for your own pace. That again, at your own pace, not for your own pace. I said that twice now. Okay. Deep inhales and exhale down. Good. Slowly and controlled. Using your entire inhale to get up, entire exhale to get down. Working those shoulders, working that front right quad muscle. Good. You have two more. Deep inhale in. Exhale down. One left. Deep inhale in. Exhale down. Find that warrior two. Good. Inhale that front palm up and exalt that warrior one more time. Still finding tension in that front quad. Make sure you didn't come up all the way. Okay. Knee still has to be bent. Work those fingertips over to that left side wall. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, exalt that warrior. Finding the shoulders working for you, creating that straight line from your fingertips all the way down to the heel of your foot. Good. Inhale your way back into warrior two. And as you exhale, cartwheel those hands down to frame out that right foot. Kick that right foot all the way back. Find your down dog. Roll yourself forward, finding that plank position. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale. Take it back to that down dog. Left leg rises up. And open up that hip. Roll out that ankle, roll out that hip. Bend that knee. Do what you gotta do. When you're ready, find that good alignment in that three-legged down dog. Make sure your shoulders are square, your fingers are spread out like stars. Get that hip square to the ground, not up here. Deep inhale, we'll take that knee to your nose. As you exhale, drop that foot in between your hands. Inhale your way up, warrior two. And again, if you didn't hit it like a boss, you're still a boss. You just didn't hit it. Come on and try it again and find that warrior two. Same idea. Make sure this knee is over that ankle, even if it's back here. Okay? You want to make sure you got that knee over that ankle. Hands up, nice and high. It's a lot on the shoulders, but we're going to be fine. Inhale that front palm up. Inhale that hand up to the ceiling. As you exhale, bring yourself down and exalt that warrior. Other side. Your right hand could be on your hip. Maybe it just came down your leg. Wherever it is, make sure that front knee didn't come straight. Find that exalted warrior. Looking up at the ceiling. Pulling that shoulder away from your ear. Good. Inhale back into warrior two. Take a breath. And exhale, finding that extended side angle. Extending your right side of your body all the way from those fingertips down to the heel of that right foot. That nice straight line. Bring your hand, fingers together. I always do this, but that's wrong. You want to channel the energy and give it 1 point, that middle finger, to release from. I'm always like this. Good. Next inhale will bring you back into that warrior two. All right. Bring those palms up. And on an inhale, you're going to grab love and light. Straightening out that front knee. And exhale, back down to warrior two. Inhale. And let it go. If you have your balance, maybe you close your eyes as you ride on this little warrior two carousel. Coming all the way up and right back down. Using your entire inhale and entire exhale. Going at your own pace. I said it right. Bring it up. Start to feel those shoulders working for you. You got one more. Deep inhale in, grab all the love and light, and exhale down. Find that warrior two. Good. Front palm up. And as you inhale, inhale those fingertips all the way to the ceiling, and exhale, back down, exalt that warrior. So you see that's a full inhale and exhale. It needs to be snail slow, all right? These slow movements. A lot of people rush through their yoga poses, and I don't know why, because they're not going anywhere. You don't get to go to the next pose until I tell you. So take your time. We'll get there eventually. And deep inhale, finding that warrior two. Breathe. And on your exhale, take yourself down. Extended side angle. Nice and slow. Rest that elbow on your knee. Bring your fingers together. Find that nice straight line, stretching that fascia. And for fun, you can see how it feels to put your hand up, stretching your fascia. Your fascia stops at your armpit, stretching it all the way. See the difference? That's why we want your hand all the way forward, getting that nice straight line. Good. Deep inhale. Bring yourself back into warrior two. Breathe. And on that exhale, cartwheel those hands all the way down, framing out that left foot. Bring yourself back into that down dog. Walk it out left, right, right, left. And coming forward, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale your way back to down dog. Ooh. Good. We're going to do a little bit of twisting in this down dog. So you take your feet and walk them out to either side of your mat, nice and wide. You're going to push through your right palm, lifting your left palm off the ground. And start to slowly find whatever you can grab on that right side leg. Maybe it's your ankle, maybe it's your quad, maybe you have to walk in a little bit to find this pose, and that's okay. But whatever you can reach back there, you reach your leg and start to pull, giving yourself kind of I like to call it an armpit sniff check on the side. And just start to pull your torso to the side. Push through that right palm. Make sure you're not sinking into that shoulder. Good, and release. Find that down dog. Walk it out. Now push through that left palm. Right one comes up and finds wherever you can on that left leg. You really want to pull. Make sure you got your shoulders away from your ears and pull. Good. Nice and slow. Release. Find your way back to that down dog. Bring those feet into each other and roll yourself forward, finding that plank pose, and then drop those knees all the way down. Good. And find your Virasana. Okay. Good. Grab love and light and take it forward all the way down. I want your fingers together. Okay, your hands together, your palms together. I want you to find this pull from the blades of your hands all the way through your shoulders. So you grab love and light, you're here, you come down, pinky fingers onto the mat, and sit and pull. So wherever you reached to is where your fingers are now glued. Your palms are together, and you're going to try to sit as low on your heels as you can. Starting to pull those shoulders open. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Find this nice stretch. Good. As you come up, keep those hands where they are. See if you can use your core muscles to bring yourself all the way up. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. Fingers are still above your head. Good. Spread your hands and take your right elbow down, left in the crook of your right, and find those eagle arms. So to bring them down and bring your elbows out. So pull those arms down, elbows out. Widen out those knees a little bit so you don't topple over as you're trying to rotate your torso over to the right side. Good. Bring yourself back into center. Grab onto that left elbow. Bring it up and over to the right. From here, I've already had that lesson on fascia and how it pulls, right? So you can take that elbow and bend it, but if you want to feel that fascia pull from your hip all the way up to your fingers, open up that arm. Extend that arm up. Now you have that nice little pull. If you have your arm straight, it would be easier to grab from the back to make sure that your chest stays forward and up. If you're bent, you can stay there on the front side. Okay, inhale your way back up. Two hands reaching towards the ceiling. Left elbow bends, right in the crook, with those eagle arms going. Pull those elbows down and forward. Start to spin over to the left. If this is eagle arms for you, that's fine. You're still getting that pull in the back of your shoulder. So make sure your shoulders stay away from your ears. You're not up there. Okay, release, come back into center. Same idea, grabbing onto that right elbow. And grab onto the front of that right elbow, or the top, I guess, if your arm is bent. If you want to open it up, switch that grip so your chest doesn't sink in. You can play with it too, feeling that pull. Good. Slowly release. Bring those hands up. Cactus them all the way back. Exhale. And grab all 10 fingers behind your back, opening up those shoulders from the front. Using the arms like a lever. Inhale it in. And leading with your chest. Make sure your legs are nice and wide. Bring your chest over to that right side. Letting those hands hang out above your head. Good. Slowly using your core, bring your chest from your right leg over to your left. Feeling your lower back on the right stretch. Good. Slowly bring your torso back into center first. Head still towards the ground. And then nice and slowly roll yourself up. Release those hands. Shake out those shoulders. It's been a lot. Good. Bring your hands on the ground in tabletop only so you can pick your feet onto the ground and find that Dandasana. Finding yourself in that Dandasana. Ooh. All right, in Dandasana, I have my little ritual. Sit down, walk your hips back, chest forward. Okay, find that Dandasana, that nice straight spine. Rolling forward first. Once you have that straight spine and you can't go down any further with it, then and only then, round your back and take your head to your shins or your toes or your knees. Wherever your head goes, take it down and release. Good. Slowly bring your torso up, finding that Dandasana, seated, and bring your right heel in and hop that right heel to the left side of your left leg. Left hand comes all the way up, hook that left elbow to the outside of that right knee, plug your tailbone into the ground, and find that Marichyasana 3. If you have it and you want that front left leg bent, you can find that Marichyasana this way, or you can keep it out straight. If it is out straight, make sure it's flexed. And you just want that straight spine, looking over that back shoulder, and that nice little twist in. Good. And release. If you bent this front left leg, sweep it back out. Hop this right one over to the correct side and push it forward. Same idea, other side. Bring that left knee in first and down, hooking the outside of that left leg with your right elbow. Bring your straight spine from floor to ceiling. If you want to bend that front right leg, you can. Just make sure your foot's flexed if it stays out. Good. Release from that Marichyasana. Throw that leg out straight, finding that Dandasana. Slowly take yourself onto your back. And as you do, bring those knees up and find your happy baby. Ow! I have mat burn from yesterday on my back. This hurts. Grabbing the insides or the outsides of your feet and just roll around, finding whatever stretch your body needs towards the end. Maybe you got straight-legged happy baby in there. Maybe you want to take one leg straight at a time. Maybe you want to bring both feet in together. Whatever feels good. Slowly release those feet. Bring your knees into your chest and then take them over to the left side of your mat. looking over the right side. And bring your hands to cactus pose, or if you have the room, spread yourself out, finding a T. Looking over that back right shoulder. Just relax. Good, using your core muscles, bring those knees up and over to the right, taking your gaze over to the left side. Good. Slowly bring those knees all the way into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, because you deserve it. Hug those knees in nice and tight. Bring your chin up to your chest. Give yourself that beautiful double chin I talk about all the time. Just give yourself a big hug. And release. Bring those legs out. Finding your Shavasana. Maybe you do legs up a wall. Maybe this is a lot for your back. You can bend those knees. Bring yourself into that bridge position. Or you just find that Shavasana. Take a nice big deep inhale in. Open those mouths and breathe out. Let it go. Deep inhale. And let it go. Slowly start to wiggle out your fingers and wiggle your toes. Mark your head from side to side on the mat. Maybe your hips. When you're ready, make yourself over to the right side, relieving the pressure off of your heart, that nice fetal position. And when you're ready, push yourself all the way up into seated, finding that Sukhasana. And for the last time today, grab all the love and the light in the room and pull it down into your own heart center, bowing your head in appreciation for yourself and for your practice. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Please enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. Namaste.